Good morning and welcome to your Daily Sparks. We must all realise that we're all in a battle, and the battle for self-control is fought primarily within our own minds. It's a battle with our passions, our thoughts, our desires, and in these areas where we've failed to curb our appetites and emotions, we seem to have invisible antennae sensitively attuned to the corresponding temptations. When we haven't cleaned this stuff out, the temptations will be all around us. The proverbial chip on the shoulder describes the person whose antennae is constantly searching for a minor incident that he can magnify into an occasion to take great offence or lose his temper to. The person who habitually yields to some bodily appetite or lust is constantly alert for opportunities to indulge in that carnal desire. We must learn to say no to those passions when they first enter our minds, not entertain them for a while and then try and get rid of them right at the last minute before we sin. Above all, we must pray for inner strength and the will necessary to curb our passions and our desires. It is God who works in us to will and to act. Our own particular areas of vulnerability must be made subject to the earnest, beseeching prayer for God's grace to work in our will and in our lives. And at the same time, we must realize that the will is strengthened by obedience. The more we obey, the stronger our will become. The more we say no to sinful desires, the more we will be able to say no. But to experience this, we must persevere through many failures. A large part of learning self-control is breaking bad habits and replacing them with good ones. So I want to ask you today, what bad habit is it that controls your life? Because in the name of Jesus, we want to break that. You've got to stand against it. You've got to not entertain it. You've got to cast it out of your mind as soon as it happens. Then you will win the battle of the mind. Win the battle of the mind, win the battle of life. We'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.